deeply.
In about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak.
I think very deeply.
Hey guys, Ron from Wild Better Fish USA. Happy New Year, happy 2019. And I wanted to shoot a video on this tiny little weird creature crawling up the glass in our mixed species setup. This creature is called a springtail. And what it is basically a hexapod in the family of Collembola that typically live in moist soil on the leaf litter, moss, and decaying wood. Now, in the nature, they would typically feed on fungus and decaying plant matter. In this particular tank, they're feeding on decaying leaves and the fungus that actually grows on the leaves. You're watching a betta hendra fry actually picking off, right there, one of the springtails off the surface of the water. So in this particular setup, they have proven to be a very good asset as a first food for both the betta hendra and betta channoides fry, but even some of the adult hendra will pick them off if they can catch them at the surface. On the left-hand corner there, you're seeing a betta channoides fry hunting for the freshwater plankton and infesoria that have developed in this tank naturally along with the springtails. Now, I did not add a colony of springtail to this setup. How the springtails arrived were probably from the driftwood that we collected on some of our hikes and the leaves. And because a lot of the botanicals in this tank are above the actual water, not only just below the water, I wanted this tank set up to be more natural, like a peat swamp, and the leaves and wood to basically fall the way they would in nature. That created a surface area for the springtails to reproduce, live, and thrive. So far, so good, and the springtails have been a very good food source for a lot of the fish in this tank. I'm not saying I probably can go without feeding the fish in the tank, and as you can tell by the springtails on the glass right there looking like little white grains of rice, they are a good option for the fry and the betta fry in this tank. So in due time, stay tuned for more videos from Wild Better Fish USA on the mixed species tank and the little tiny benthic creatures that show up in time. Thank you very much, guys. See ya.